Get connected with Take Two Radio on Facebook or Twitter at Take Two Radio. For email updates on future shows, follow at Blog Talk Radio. For previous episodes, upcoming guests, and more, visit Take2Radio.com.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Take Two Radio Soaps and Review Show. Pam, yes, I've been a stranger for a while now, but due to health reasons, unfortunately, I'm not able to do the show. And that's going to go for tonight as well. I'm just stepping in for a moment because I'd like to welcome our two new co-hosts, and that's going to be CRISTIE and TAMARA. TAMARA is with us now. CRISTIE will be Skyping in, hopefully in the next couple of minutes. We know it's not easy to figure out how to Skype in. So, David, I gave her instructions, so hopefully she'll know how to do it. She is having a little bit of difficulty because she says she can't find the Skype button. Tell her to refresh. Oh. Tell her to refresh the link, because once the show goes live, you have to refresh. And the Skype icon is next to the phone number and everything where it says Take Two Radio. So tell her to refresh it. But in the meantime, TAMARA, welcome, and just want to give a little, who you are to our audience.
Okay. Actually, it's TAMARA, but that's okay.
Oh, sorry. I have a cousin named TAMARA.
Okay. It's okay.
Don't
tomato,
be difficult,
tomato.
Woman.
I know. You know what? If you just want to say Tam, that's fine. A lot of people think my first name is Blake, and they call me Blake all the time. So that's okay,
of your
too.
Twitter name.
I'm my Twitter name, I know. And so a lot of times they'll, hey, Blake, how you doing? Like, oh, fine.
Yeah. Well, TAMARA.
TAMARA, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I do watch all four soaps, and I do a daily General Hospital live update at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. And so I just type in, I have a little group, GH Live Updates, and I want to say hi to my friends and my girls there. And so I just type what's going on, and anyone can join us if maybe you're at work or a doctor's appointment and you want to know what's going on. And we have some people that are watching live with us and just talking away, so it's a lot of fun.
And where do they find you on Twitter? Give your full Twitter name.
It's at Blake Dupler.
And that's Dupler, right?
Yes.
Blake _Dupler?
Blake _Dupler. I'm sorry, yes. It's kind of like, what's your phone number? I don't know. Let me go look.
I know, right? Everything is push one button these days.
Yes, it's awful. So, yes, it's at Blake _Dupler, Dupler. My apologies for that. Some little minor detail.
That's okay. They just wouldn't be able to find you. That's all,
Right.
So we don't want that to happen. But how long have you been watching all four soaps? Did you start out with one network like ABC or something and move on from there, or what did you do?
Yeah, actually I started out with NBC, and then I watched Days a lot, and then we got ABC. We live way out in the boondocks, and we got ABC. So then I started watching ABCs, and I got hooked on those. So I just stayed with ABC. And then after we moved here, it just so happened when I'm ironing. I know. Do you still iron? I iron. Do people still iron out there? I was ironing and turned the TV on. Yeah, and during my ironing time, there was Young and Restless and Bold and Beautiful. So I just got hooked.
And people wonder, how people like us can watch all four soaps. And it's just something, I guess, because most of the time they're on at different times. But right. I started out as an ABC girl, and when All My Children was on, One Life to Live would start, or not One Life to Live, Young and the Restless would start 30 minutes into All My Children. And at that point in time, All My Children was a little boring to me, so I was like skipping around channels, and I fell into Young and the Restless, so I would watch that. So then what I started doing is when All My Children was on commercial, I would watch Young and the Restless and vice versa. And then when One Life to Live came on, I would watch that and Bold and the Beautiful. And then somehow, I know, a friend of mine was watching Days of Our Lives, and I started watching it because of her. So you kind of get into a routine. And then when all my children and One Life to Live left us, rest in peace, I still miss you guys. Like, oh, my God.
I know.
You know.
It's like we lost two of our best friends.
Oh, I'm telling you, I still to this day, I can't get over them canceling both of those shows. But, you know, you just kind of get into a routine and you just watch them. And the ones you can't watch live, you record. And, you know, thankfully these days you can watch things online or on demand or YouTube or somebody else's channel, you know, that they put it up for, so you can catch up. The only thing I have to complain about, though, is Days of Our Lives. It's impossible to catch up when you're over a month behind like I am. There's nowhere to watch them, those past episodes.
That's true, yeah. I had a link that a friend gave me, but I had issues with a virus on that link, so I'm not even going to say that link.
Yeah. You got to watch out for that.
You got to watch out for that because sometimes I don't know why people do that, but
yeah,
such is life.
I've had a computer crash because of viruses, and it is not
awful.
fun at all.
Right.
So, anyways, there's a call on hold, David.
Yeah.
Do you think that she possibly called in instead of...
No, she's still trying. She's got to update her Skype and all that.
Oh, bless her heart.
She's trying her best.
Okay. Well, while we're waiting for her, I ran across this article that I just saw tweeted out and thought I would bring it to your guys' attention since eventually you'll get to speaking about General Hospital. And it says, Prince Nicholas Cassadine will get a new face, at least temporarily. According to Daytime Confidential, Nick Stabile has replaced Tyler Christopher. The recast news comes on the heels of learning that Tyler has been in lengthy contract negotiations for quite some time. Tyler Christopher asked for some time off for personal reasons. His departure from the role is considered temporarily at this time. Nick Stabile is a well-established actor that has been seen in movies and television. He has appeared on Days of Our Lives in 2009 as Dean Hartman, and he has been seen a few seasons ago on the set of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills as Camille Grammer's pool boy. A few months ago,
Do you know where I first saw him? Do you know where I first saw him?
Where?
Sunset Beach.
Okay.
He was on Sunset Beach. He was a regular on Sunset Beach when that started.
Okay.
And then he filled in for Justin on Passions when he and Lindsay went on their maternity leave.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I don't know who he is, so... a few months ago, it was released that Christopher was in contract talks and it wasn't going as expected. He was supposed to have inked a new deal by now, but something seems to be holding the final agreement off. Considering how rough Rebecca Herbst's contract negotiations went a few months back, it doesn't come as a huge surprise that ABC is giving him trouble. Reportedly, the recast is considered a temporary solution by all, and Tyler needs time off due to a personal issue and is expected to be out a few weeks at least. The fact ABC decided to recast Tyler rather than write him out of the storyline reveals that Nick will be a central part of the soap opera in the next few weeks. So that's what I read, and I just thought, now Tamara, did you hear about that?
I did. I'm like you. I just saw it on Twitter right before I came on. So
okay.
I'm surprised. I actually am. So I know they had a baby recently, so I hope that he and the baby and his wife and everybody is doing okay. And I hope
definitely.
that it's just I hope everything is going well for him. So.
Yeah, and hopefully it's just contract negotiations are the issue, although, of course, we want to see him continue as Nicholas Cassadine because he's the best one that they've had.
He absolutely is.
Though, what was his name that replaced him for a little bit?
Nick Stabile.
No,
in the past.
Martine. What was his?
Yeah, I remember. I can't think of his name.
We interviewed him.
Yes,
we interviewed him. His last name is Martinez or Martinez, but I can't think of his first name at the moment. He was good as Nicholas, but Tyler Christopher made that role, and sometimes it's a little hard to replace somebody. So, let's keep our fingers crossed that things work out.
Was it Stefan or Stephen?
Yes, Stephen. Yes,
Stephen
Martinez. Yes, that's it. Thank you. That would have made me nuts.
Yeah, me too. I'll wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go, oh, yes. And my husband was Stephen, and he's like, what? That's what I was. Yeah.
That's how I am. And then I'm dying to, tell that person, oh, I remember. But nobody stays up at 3 o'clock in the morning like me. So it's hard to, you got to wait till the next day to tell them. So, oh, my gosh. So, you know what? David, go ahead and talk. I'm going to find out who's on this phone because they pressed 1.
Okay. All right. Okay. Bold and the Beautiful?
What's going on with Liam?
Oh, my God. Well, as of today, he dropped the charges.
I'm so disappointed in Liam. I thought for sure he was going to press charges. And his attorney surely didn't do a good job today, did he? My goodness.
I was surprised with Justin, weren't you?
Yes,
I thought that's he's going against Bill.
Yes, and Bill hired him. And he's like, well, it's a pretty good case. Well, excuse me, are you not an attorney yourself? Were you not hired to defend this client?
Okay, guys, I'm back, and it's a caller. Her name is Sharon, and she wanted to ask a question about General Hospital that maybe you can help her with.
Sure.
I'm going to go ahead and leave, and hopefully CRISTIE will be able to call in soon. I think that you guys should just go ahead after discussing the answer to the question with Sharon. Just go ahead and talk about GH since we started with that. And then, move on from there. Okay? So you guys have a good show.
You feel better soon, honey.
Thank you.
Hugs. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sharon. This is for General Hospital. Who is Dr. Mays and who is doing all the killings?
Well, I kind of wondered, are you thinking
of
Dr. Mays too?
Take it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go take it.
Right in there.
I know.
Okay. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking in the background it could be Dr. Mays. They're making it look like, of course, that it's Finn. I know. I just can't see it being Dr. O. I think Dr. O really, truly is trying to find out, what Finn is doing.
Dr. O is not doing it. I know Dr. Finn is not doing it. Dr. Finn is being set up, but I don't know who this Dr. Mays is. I know
Dr. Mays was the doctor who was asked to go on Sonny first, and then he had a rotten bedside manner, and Sonny got rid of him, and then that's when Griffin came into the picture. He was also the same doctor that wanted to operate on Tracy before Finn came along.
I thought so, but I wasn't sure, and I posted the question on this one GH group, and I got 2 answers, and I just wanted to verify whether or not I had the right guy.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood your question, and I do apologize for that. I thought you were asking, do we think that he is the one doing these? So I apologize. I misunderstood.
Is this Tamara?
It's Tamara, yes.
Yeah.
Tamara, hi. This is Sharon.
Hi. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
It's nice to hear your voice.
It's nice to hear your voice, finally.
Yes, you can't hear voices, obviously, when you're in a group and you're typing back and forth, obviously. So.
Yeah, it's just that I'm just trying to piece this all together. Okay.
Yeah. So remember when Patrick left and they brought Dr.
Right.
Hayes
Yes.
in? He took Patrick's place, but as he said, Sonny didn't like him, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, super.
Any other questions?
That's it. Well, I thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the night. And
you too.
I will catch
Thanks for calling.
I will catch you up on the group. Thank you.
Thank you for calling in.
Take care.
Take care.
I'm waving bye.
Okay, let's see what I think we got. We got another call coming in. Let me see this. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
How am I doing over here? I'm a little green.
You're doing good. Good evening, Take Two Radio. Who am I talking to, please?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Just checking because I heard the whole conversation while I was in the hold queue, so I wasn't sure.
Yep.
This is Sharda, and I am calling to ask Tamara what she thinks about Alexis and Julian. Watching the soap, I really think that she's in like an abusive, obsessive relationship, and so I was just really curious to know what Tamara thought about that situation right now, what she thinks Alexis is going to do next.
Well, I think Alexis, unfortunately, her heart is in gear right now, but I really think her brain's going to kick in. And, I was impressed that she talked to Diane and put that shirt. First of all, putting the shirt in the bag was awesome. I didn't think she would do it. And then calling Diane. So I think that Alexis loves him so much, but she knows
she really does
inside her heart that, this is a bad guy. He's against everything he does everything that I'm against, but yet she still loves him. So
yeah,
I
tough.
think that she's, I think that she's, I think we're going to see Alexis and Julian have some rough roads ahead since we saw their wedding and how great they were doing. I think that it's going to be hard for her, but I think that she's going to give Diane the shirt.
Yeah, me too. Well, that was the only question that I wanted to pose. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but Tamara, I did want to tell you that I do follow your update page, and I think that you do an awesome job, and I'm really glad to call you a friend.
Oh, thank you so much. That is so nice. Thank you so much.
That's very nice to say. Thank you very much for that.
All right. You two have a good evening.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Do you ever wave at anybody when they say bye?
Yes, I do. It's a force of habit. I have a poor lady that's trying desperately to Skype in, and it's telling her no. I wish I could help. I'm on there. Well, what are we going to do? We gotta. She can hear us. I know she can hear us because she's listening. Chris, if you're out there, you keep trying.
Can she just call in? Is that possible, or?
She doesn't have long distance. That's why she's Skyping.
Oh.
Oh, are you ready for this one? We got another caller.
Oh, sure.
You ready? Here we go.
Yes.
Take Two Radio and Take Two Soaps and Review. Who's calling, please?
Hi, this is Janet.
Hi, Janet.
Hi, Janet.
Hi, is Tamara there?
Yeah, this is Tamara.
Hi, Tamara. This is Janet Moskowitz. How are you, honey?
Oh, my gosh. I'm great. How are you?
Fine. I hear your voice. How are you?
I'm great. This is so nice. So nice of you to call in.
Well,
welcome, Janet. Thank you for calling in.
And I look at the time. I'm like, oh, my God, it's 7 o'clock. I could call.
Yes, the world has to stop.
Oh, my God, I can't even talk to you. This is, like, so funny.
It's funny because she's another one in my General Hospital live update group.
She's in the group,
and we became really good friends, and so it's nice to put a voice.
And she's so good with all the Looney Tunes. It's like, I can't believe some of these people, they're like, scary. When you read this post and you're like, oh, my God. Very scary. Well, you guys are talking about Bold and the Beautiful?
You want some Bold and the Beautiful?
Or GH, what do you want to talk about?
Whatever.
Well, what questions do you have?
Well, I want Ron Moss back because I'm not very happy the way the whole show is going. And since Susan Flannery left Bold, it's, like, really bad. And the only good thing about Bold and the Beautiful right now is Vivian and Julius. And that's it. Because I can't deal with Liam and now Quinn. I mean, it's like, what's going on there?
Yeah. Liam and Quinn,
we
I was really disappointed in that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I jumped in there again.
No, that's all right. Go ahead.
With Liam and Quinn, I was really disappointed because, first of all, to even do that story to me was just grasping at straws. The majority of people didn't like it. And, that's her son's brother.
It was like incest. It was gross.
Yeah, it really was. And even though it's not, but it watching it wasn't fun. It was not entertaining and it wasn't fun.
And I feel bad for the actress because she never laughed 1 minute. And when Renee told her, she did a phenomenal job of it with the material, but it was beyond stuff. I was like, I can't watch this stuff anymore. It was just like, are they kidding me? And nobody's looking for him. That was another part. Like, if your son is missing for 2 days and Bill has $1 trillion, wouldn't he be looking for his son?
Right, and everybody let that man be missing for weeks, and nobody went looking for him. And then all at once it's like, oh, yeah, where is Liam? But by then the damage was done,
Yep.
And that's what really upset me, too, because it wasn't, it's, kind of what, like, Liz did on General Hospital to Jason when he was, quote, Jake Doe. It's rape by deception. And I know a lot of people get offended by that, but it really is. Had Jason been in his right mind, he wouldn't have been with her. Had Liam had his wits, although some days I wonder about Liam and those wits, but, he wouldn't have been with her. He hated her. She tried to kill him.
I mean, I look at it this way, like, and then Stephanie marries his brother because he was missing. It was like when Hope married Wyatt because Liam was late for her wedding. It was stupid. Hope is stupid. They got to go back to Susan Flannery and give this woman $1 trillion and bring her back into the show to make it stable because it is all over the place.
I know.
And I'm so sick of hearing Rick saying, I'm going to get you, Ridge. I'm going to get you, Maroni. It was like, okay, enough already. How many times is going to, I don't know. I don't like it. They got to bring Susan Flannery back in there to pull it together. But the show's all over. It's not good anymore.
Yeah.
On Young and the Restless, once Gene Cooper left, I lost all interest in that show. When Gene Cooper died, I was done with the show. I was absolutely.
What did you think about? Oh, I'm sorry. What do you think about Billy painting her house and the inside and redecorating? What did you think of that?
Well, I haven't watched it since Miss Cooper died, but I read about it. I think it's disgraceful in her memory, and the whole show is just totally. I mean, it just went from bad to worse, and it's unwatchable. to me, it was unwatchable. I stopped watching it after she died, after the memorial service. That was the last episode I saw. That was it. I was done.
Oh, okay.
So I really don't know. I read that they redid the house, and then I was like, that was her home. If they wanted Billy to have a home, then let him buy a new house and let that house rest in peace. Don't dismantle a memory of somebody. I mean, I remember when Jean Purple was alive, and they wanted to give her Alzheimer's. And she threatened to quit the show for that. She said, "I'm going to quit the show if you did this character," because Jill Sanders said she said that she was going to give her Alzheimer's, and Gene Cooper came out and said that they want to give me Alzheimer's. I'm not going to let Catherine go down like that. So they were looking at
right.
That too.
Right.
They were pushing her out. And then
Hi, are you still there?
What's his name?
We have
Nicholas. The guy who plays Nicholas, they replaced him. Did you see that?
Oh.
Yes,
on General Hospital? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he's just temporary. This is not a permanent
thing. Temporary. I don't think it's temporary now. Because they wanted to put it out there. If this guy did any screen tests, then it's not.
Oh, he's got lots of experience, so. Is that what you mean?
Take a low for 3 weeks.
Well, they did for Maxie.
Yeah, we did.
Well, Maxie was sick. There was a big difference when Maxie left for that year. She had a disease.
Yeah.
It wasn't contract.
We have a couple of calls coming in, and I appreciate you calling in, and I hope you do again. But I have to let you go for now. I hope you don't mind.
Okay, take care now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, you ready? Because we got Lisa. Okay,
is this our
Lisa?
buddy Lisa?
Hello.
Yep. Is this our Lisa?
Yeah, this is Lisa. Lisa, who put you two together. How are you?
Oh, my goodness. Hi. Thank you so much. This is so sweet of you.
I'm so happy you are perfect for this gig. I think you guys are going to do great. I want to say something about General Hospital. A lot of people are saying that they're not happy with the nurses' ball, that things are slow and it's not blah blah. I thought Wally and Brooklyn was the most adorable thing I have ever seen. It was the cutest thing.
It was.
I was so happy after that. The rest of the show was like fine for me. It just made me so happy.
I like the way it started out yesterday with the nurses, doing their routine, and it was a wrap, and it was a different beat, of course, but it had the GH history in it that we all love and know, and I thought it was a great way to throw that in there. So I really loved it. I know a lot of people didn't, but I really loved it.
There's always a critic. It's so funny. There's always someone who wants to criticize, but I really think that they're sticking to the ball tradition.
Yeah.
And bringing
Keep
up,
talking, Rose. I have to screen some more calls. Keep talking.
Okay. Okay.
The way they brought it in, it was perfect. I thought it was perfect. I thought everything is just flowing along nicely. Today.
Nope, are you still there? Hello? Did I get disconnected? Did I get disconnected? Hello?
Tam, you there? Hello? Hello? Oh, no. David? Hello? Hello? Okay, I guess somehow I got lost.
Okay. We're all live. Hello.
Okay. Hello. I'm back.
Okay. We have CAROLYN joining us.
Hi. Hi, everybody. How's it going?
We're doing good. Tam, you on?
I think we lost Tam.
No, I can't hear. Oh. I think, wait a minute, where's Tamara? I think I lost the number.
Is Tamara there?
She is.
Okay.
I think she dropped. Okay.
Okay, well, we were talking about the nurses' ball. I don't know what happened. I don't know if we were dead air or not, but we've lost Tamara, I think.
She's going to call back in.
Okay. Tamara, I'm sorry. Who else is on?
Tamara and CAROLYN.
CAROLYN, hi.
Hi. Who am I speaking to?
My name's Lisa. Hi.
Hi, Lisa.
Okay.
How are you?
Tam, you on?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you on.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
You can hear me now. Yay! Okay.
Yes.
I just
and
wanted
we have
to quickly
CAROLYN
say. Oh, CAROLYN. Hi, CAROLYN.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. I think we've been tweeting.
I think we have.
Yeah, you have.
Are you the tweeter?
I'm a tweeter.
Welcome.
Well, thank you.
So you girls are talking about the nurses' ball on which soap?
On General Hospital, we were talking about the nurses' ball.
Okay.
And I was saying I thought it was. Some people are saying it was boring. I thought it went well. I thought the beginning was nice. I thought, bringing the older nurses and doctors into the routine was a nice homage to them.
I agree.
And today,
the only thing I'm sorry. Oh no, go ahead. Today, Wally and Brooklyn were just adorable.
Yeah, I agree.
Brooklyn is so talented. She's a triple threat. She is a very talented little gal.
Yeah, I hope they don't age her. I hope they keep her and she grows up because she's going to be her and Nicholas.
Yes,
they're going to be amazing.
Mhm.
Yes, I agree.
GH has a very talented cast, I think.
They do. I think that we'll see. I hope to see that we see Brooklyn grow up as we did Kimberly as Robin.
Right. Yeah, I do too. I think that's good too. Oh my God.
I do want to say for the nurses' ball, if Dr. O doesn't sing tomorrow, that will make me sad because I love Kathleen, and if she doesn't sing tomorrow, I'll be sad.
No, I think they're going to slip her in. I hope they do anyway. It would be a mistake if they didn't.
I know, and what's she doing at the hospital? Get back there and get on that stage.
Well, they're back and forth so quickly. I mean, I think Finn was in the previews for tomorrow at the hospital, so, it must be pretty close to the Metro Court. Let's just put it that way.
Right. Hi, guys. I want to interrupt you a quick second because you guys got calls on hold, and, David, you're not picking them up. And Tamara, are you live now?
I'm live now. Can you hear me?
Okay. All right, yes. And I have Mary on the line. She's live now, and she wanted to talk about GH. So, go ahead and talk, Mary. You're okay. You're set to go.
Thank you. Hi, Tamara.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. My first time, so I'm a little green here, but...
Oh, well, you sound great.
Thank you.
You sound great.
My
question is about General Hospital, of course, and it's about Elizabeth. I want to know, do you think we've seen the so-called punishment of Elizabeth, and do you believe that her ultimate punishment was losing Jason, and that's it?
No, it's coming.
Yeah. Well, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
I think it's coming. I don't know what it is yet, but I think it's coming.
Oh, good, because, I don't know, to me it seems like she's sliding on by. You know, it doesn't seem like she's been punished at all. I mean, we've seen so many characters over the years be punished for all they've done, and Elizabeth seemed to be wrapped in bubble wrap all the time. I don't know if it's the writers or...
Yeah, I was disappointed because, you know, Liz did some really horrible things for months and months and months. And, you know, we heard Billy Miller's coming back, Jason Morgan's coming back. You know, we were so excited to see that. And we got Jake Doe. But we still got Billy. That's okay. But then we had Elizabeth with him. And it just, Jake Doe and Elizabeth, for me, that flopped. And I think the 18 weeks of bad ratings showed that the audience was really tired of it. I think it ran its course. So I think that not seeing Liz get any humiliation, you know, and they said, well, you know, so I'm hoping that there's still more, you know, we still have more tomorrow, too.
Good. So that little trip, that little dress mishap wasn't her punishment.
Right.
It wasn't enough, was it? You needed more payoff, right? You watched all these
exactly.
Months.
I mean,
I want more of a payoff.
I would do, too. It makes her more real when she's actually punished rather than, you know, just sliding on by like nothing happened.
Yeah. You know, when Robin came back and gave her that hug, and I'm thinking, oh, my goodness, you know, Brooklyn gave the episode, you know, the you know, of her career, you know, like crying with her. Yeah, and that's all because of Elizabeth. That was a direct result of Elizabeth's bad choices. And then they had Robin hug her. And I just wanted to just pull, you know, I wanted to smack Lizzie's head.
Oh, she gets hugs all around. Well, thank you so much for answering my question. And
you're welcome.
You're welcome.
I hope you have a great night.
You too.
Thank you.
You
too.
Thank you.
Okay, we got another call. You ready?
Am I still on or no? Hello?
Yeah, we are still on.
Hi. You're still here.
I wasn't sure if I was just listening.
Hello, welcome to Take Two Radio, Take Two Radio Soaps and Review.
I wasn't sure if I was just listening. Hello, Take Two Radio, Take Two Review.
Hello?
Who am I speaking?
Hello?
David, they didn't press 1.
Yes.
They're calling just to listen.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You have to watch for the blue mark. If there's the blue mark, they're calling to talk. If there's no blue mark, they're calling to listen.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Well, I'm new here. I've never done so much before, so.
Well, you know, we're working on it, and it'll get better. We'll figure it out. We'll all figure it out together.
Yep.
David, you got to be a multitasker.
Yeah, I do have to be a multitasker.
Yeah, it's awful, isn't it?
It's like having spinning plates and they start falling.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
We'll get through this.
Well, we've got some voices anyway, so.
Okay, so I don't really know anything about the other soaps. So if you guys want to discuss The Bold and the Beautiful, because I guess we started on that, maybe.
Yeah.
We can go there and maybe find out if we get some more calls in.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
All
okay.
Right.
Bold and the Beautiful, we left off with Liam not pressing charges and surprising all us fans, and Justin surprising all of us, too, by going against Bill's wishes.
I was disappointed.
I was, too.
I thought they could have played that out more. I really thought, oh, good, you know, Quinn's going to get a really good storyline, you know, but really disappointed because once again, writers are not giving the fans payoffs, and we need our payoffs.
Yeah.
I need my payoff. Maybe they don't.
Yeah, we all need our
payoff.
My payoff.
You're going to torture me and make me watch, her do this to Liam when we all know she tried to kill Liam, and Liam wouldn't have been left alone in a room with her. He wouldn't have gone to bed with her. Come on. So, can I say that?
No.
But, so I was just disappointed that they went that way, and then now it's just being dropped. He's going to drop charges, and we're moving on.
Yeah,
and then
we always, as viewers, we always want, everybody to get their comeuppance, no matter who it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Or not.
Or not. Yeah, that's true. There are the ones who are like, no. That is true. It's weird how, and I don't know if it's hypocritical or just two sides to the coin. I'm not sure.
Okay,
well, and now we have.
Ready?
Oh, sure.
We got
go ahead.
Thomas. We have Thomas and Douglas now.
Hello.
Hello. Well, I'm laughing. I thought you meant we had a caller calling in.
No.
His name was Thomas.
We have poor Thomas, who took Douglas away because he just wanted time with his son. He is really ticked off. In a way, I can't really blame him, even though we know how it happened.
Right.
I can't really blame him. There's a part of me saying that Ridge is selfish.
Ridge is selfish
taking away from
arrogant.
his son.
Yeah.
I always said that I can't tell the difference between who's the most pompous ass on the show.
That's funny.
I think that's about the only interesting part right now is what happens with the baby, and if Rick ever finds out that Douglas is Thomas's, I think there's going to be hell to pay.
Oh, he's going to run with that. He is.
Yeah.
The thing with Rick and that whole situation was I felt that this is going back, but I felt he would have been angry over her lying to him, and not what the lie was about, but just the fact that she lied, because he was so upset, when his wife lied to him about, she only kissed Ridge, and he was upset about that. So anyway, just throwing my little 2 cents in, backtracking on that one. But what about Sharna or Sasha?
Oh,
saying
yeah.
She's pregnant. Now we all know if that girl was pregnant, she would have put that in a frame. She'd have put that positive pregnancy test in a frame and walked around with it. She'd had a bronze.
Yeah, she hasn't yet.
No,
I don't think they did anything. Did they do?
Yeah, they did. Zende and Sasha danced. They did. And so she just realizes that he's going to dump her because Nicole had her baby, and he realized that was a mistake, and he wants to go back to Nicole, and she knows that, so she just throws in, oh, guess what, I'm pregnant. And he's like, oh, okay, and swallows it, hook, line, and sinker. Really? Come on now.
Same old story.
Same old story.
Show me the positive pregnancy test.
Oh, and then do you think Nicole will ask for the baby back down the line?
Part of me says no, because she really there was a part of her that was torn. She wanted to do that for them, but she wasn't sure about all the things that was going to happen to her body. So, but now that she's made this ultimate sacrifice, I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't go down that road once she starts seeing this baby and realizes, I carried you for 9 months. you have to have some emotional attachment there. Plus, it makes for a great storyline. So.
Yeah, I mean, remember One Life to Live when it was Star's baby, and she wanted Marcy to have the baby, but then once the baby was born, that's what happened.
And Marcy loved that baby. Poor Marcy.
I know, it was horrible, but then they wound up with a baby, so.
Yes. And then they went to Port Charles.
But it's always sad. It's sad in both ways. I mean, it's sad for the person whose baby was taken, and it's sad for the person who's going to, who didn't have their baby.
Yes. Absolutely. And I was kind of disappointed when, because Star had the baby and all of that happened, and then, they're written into Port Charles, and then, they kill Hope, and I'm just like, I wanted to cry because, wait a minute, we were just getting started here in Port Charles with these guys. What are you doing? I was disappointed to see they decided to kill her off.
Yeah, it was very disappointing. I mean, it was just, the whole thing was just a mess.
Okay.
I had Hulu for a whole year because I was going to watch them when they were online. it was that bad. But
yeah. So, anything else with Bold and the Beautiful right now?
No, I mean, Brooke underneath the bed. Really, you're a grown woman, and you jump underneath your sister's bed because you don't want her to think. Come on.
I was just giving you a dress. Well.
Yeah. Well, then why are you under my bed? Come on. I don't know. I think the writers are struggling there. I think that.
I think they're trying to figure it out as they go along. I think they're about 5 weeks ahead, and that makes it easier for them to fix it if they have to.
Right. Is Days of Our Lives caught up now doing that too?
What?
Days of Our Lives, because they were doing like 6 months in advance, and I know that they had talked about
and they're trying to cut down. And Carolyn, are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, let's go to Days.
Where do
you
want
got
to start
for us, Carolyn?
Where do you want to start this week?
You name it.
I'm on Twitter, and Chrissy's trying to get on Skype, and she's having a hard time. Do you know all that? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Is she going to call in?
She can't. Because she doesn't have long distance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's why she's Skyping.
So is everyone happy that Jack's back?
I have to see it. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you haven't, David? You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it yet. Was that today's?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, I think was first. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll probably see it later.
And of course, it's a dream sequence because he's dead also.
Yeah.
Right.
Is Jennifer sleeping, or
Jennifer's struggling with her addiction?
Addiction.
Yes, so she's falling asleep and she's having all these wild dreams, and JJ's in jail, he's in prison, and all kinds of things are happening.
Yeah. She's struggling. The actress is doing a great job. She almost had me in tears watching that yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, your heart just breaks for her, It just seemed so well done.
Yeah, she's pulling out all the stops. She is doing a very good job.
Yes.
And Matthew Ashford looks really good. I don't know what he's been doing. Does anyone know what he's been doing in the last couple of years since he left the show?
Yeah, he's been doing The Bay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He looks like he's gained a little bit of weight, and he looks very good. And of course, they have a lot of history, Jack and Jen, so they've got a lot there with the storyline that they can use.
That's true. What about Aiden? I don't know what's going on with Aiden. I thought, I started to believe Aiden, and then today I'm like, okay, Aiden, so now you're really, really not a good man.
Yeah, he's. It always pops up. Not as good as as he appears to be.
Everyone likes to believe.
There's a dark side. Yeah, there's a dark side. They want him to be the great guy for hope, but the storyline is twisting and turning. And poor Rafe, he's the guy that's going to lose the girl again.
Again? What is that?
Yeah.
What is that about with him? Because you saw the love that he had for her and the attraction that he had for her, months ago, a year ago.
Yeah.
And then, then there's Bo, then there's Aiden, then there's,
And well, of course, Rafe used to be with Sammy years ago, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Yes,
that didn't work out. Yeah, poor Rafe, he just never gets the girl.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
And he's such a good guy, too. He's just a good guy that you root for.
So what else we got? We have a not so good.
Yeah. I just want to interject you with Y&R. Is that how do you pronounce her name? Chriselle Stoss?
Yeah, Chriselle Stoss.
Yes.
Yeah, she used to play Jordan on Days of Our Lives.
Yes.
And she was Amanda on All My Children.
And Amanda on All My Children. Well, I kind of liked her. She was the physiotherapist for Rafe?
Was Rafe therapist.
With Rafe,
yeah. I thought that was a good storyline. Does anyone know if she wanted to leave, or did they just write her out of the show?
Jesus, long. Let me see. I think they were writing her out.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I read
Okay.
I read that she didn't want to leave. They wrote her out. So, but
now, what's her storyline on Y&R going to be? Is she going to be sweet, or is she going to be nasty? Does anyone know?
I think yesterday or today was her first. I watched it Canada version 2 at night, so sometimes I get mixed up. Was that yesterday or today in the U.S. that we watched it? But she's a waitress, and I think Billy's going to be dancing with her by tomorrow. So
yeah, and
so
maybe some more things.
And some more things. Yeah. So I think that she plays a great bad gal. So I hope that. So I think they're gonna. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great word. So I think that they're gonna really give her something good. So, she's in a towel coming down the steps. There's a lot happening on those steps in Young and Restless. I'm telling you, Billy's steps and stairs. Good Lord. There's a lot of action going on there.
Well, what does everyone think of Nicole and Deimos? Anyone like that pairing, or do you like him with Kate?
I hope Nicole gets him.
I like the chemistry between him and Deimos and Kate, but I'm with you. I'm rooting for Nicole. But I think Nicole's kind of intrigued by him, though. Don't you?
Yeah, well, she wants to get him, but it's not that she wants to get him.
Right.
Yeah. So that's going to be an interesting storyline.
Yeah, I think her heart's going to play in on this.
Yeah, she's gonna. Her knees are gonna weaken.
They're going to buckle.
Yes. Did anyone see it? Was it yesterday or today when Kate? She just went crazy. Oh my God. She went. Tried to
ballistic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I missed it a couple of days ago. How did Nicole get into the house coat? What's the story there?
Oh.
She got wet. Did they ever
but
say how she got wet?
She get caught in that rainstorm?
Oh,
maybe that's what it was. The rainstorm where, Aiden and Hope are in the rainstorm together, and her hair is all drenched, and he's not. Did y'all notice that?
Yeah. He must have been under the. He must have been standing under the gutters.
Yeah, I mean, or he's so evil, the rain won't hit him. I don't know. Just little things like that you notice, and some people get upset if you bring it up, in a group, and you'll say, "Did you guys notice it?" I'm like, quit picking on him, Not picking on him. It's just something that you notice.
So we still have Summer with us, a.k.a. Cindy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
and we still got to find that guy that she accidentally killed.
Yeah, does anyone know where he is?
Did Dario bury him or something?
Did Dario take him? I didn't see that part. Maybe he did.
Dario.
Yeah, well, he took him out in a laundry basket.
Oh, that's right.
He snuck him out. Yeah, he snuck him out.
I hope I fit in a laundry basket. If you think about a laundry basket, isn't very big.
Yeah.
And we got Teresa and Brady trying for a wedding.
Yes, my gosh. Come on, let's get on with that wedding. I think Teresa would have a big blowout wedding.
If they don't have a big blowout before the wedding happens, has Teresa calmed down, or is she still on a rant?
Yeah, she's still on a rant. I don't think that Teresa's going to calm down anytime soon.
No, well, Brady, I think he's wearing thin of all that.
I do love Teresa's wardrobe.
Yeah,
that character has the best clothes. I do like that.
They've kind of gotten away from all her designing. Because she's the designer for the company, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
For DJ wear.
Yeah.
I'd like to see another fashion show.
Yeah, I'd like to see something like that. Spruce things up a little bit. There's still, all the too much drama and want a little bit of
drama.
I don't know.
Is there any more? So what is really aching you about Days right now? What's got you? What has you both aggravated? And what has you both happy?
I personally do not like this summer storyline. To me, it is just a dud, and that's painful to watch for me. So.
And is it Belle? Is it Belle and who and that? But I saw somewhere that storyline that they're leaving.
They are. Let her go.
Yeah.
They left. April 8th was their last. April 8th was their last one, so I'm not sure when it will last air. I'm not sure how far ahead they are now.
Yeah, they kind of tried to bring all that in, and the kids of the whatever, and it doesn't seem to be taking off. And Kayla and Steve, are they going to be on the road? They're looking for the son.
They're looking for Joey.
Yeah. Joey.
They're going to be hunting for Joey.
And then, did you see the branding today? When they put
I didn't.
They put it on her hand, and it's kind of like a scorpion, I think. And she just sat on the chair, and then sitting there on the couch with Joey while the other guy puts his real hot. It almost looks like a thing that they do with cattle when they're
so he's in the commune now. He's in the commune.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So now that they're accepted, they have to get this on their palm or on the top of their hand. And so she just goes, oh, and kind of, and leans her head into Joey's chest, and I'm thinking, good Lord, a paper cut hurts more than that, and I just felt like she should have at least screamed, but. Or,
is there something more to this commune than meets the eye?
Well, I think Steve and John Black, they're going to kind of go undercover. I think it's going to be a big secretive thing because they have to find him. They have to find Joey.
Yes.
So that they're going to bring that storyline, John and Steve together to go underground to find Joey.
Right.
And Kayla's going along as well.
And so
she is going regardless how she feels.
Right. Well, she's bringing the doctor with her. That'd make me feel better.
Oh. Finn's going with her.
He's kind of cute, yeah. How ironic that Days got Finn and General Hospital got Finn, and both are doctors, and both are quite good looking.
Yes.
I know we're talking about Days, but I got to say, I love Michael Easton as Finn. I love the character, and Roxy, I just love him. Just had to throw that in there. But
Isn't it ironic that dragon's name is Roxy?
It's a bearded dragon. Yes, it's named Roxy. How funny is that? Yeah, absolutely. A throwback there. I miss One Life to Live. I'm so disappointed they canceled that. That was such a huge mistake.
Big time.
In my opinion, but just a huge, huge mistake.
Well, it seems like the writers are making bad mistakes on all the soaps.
They absolutely are. And like I said, earlier, I really think that, like Liz on General Hospital and Quinn, they didn't suffer. Those two did not have any consequences, and we as viewers did not get a payoff for watching. So I'm holding out for the Nurses Ball tomorrow that Liz gets something more than, she had the same dress on as somebody else, and and that little trip she had flip-flops on, But anyway, I jumped from one to the other. But my point of that was that, we need payoffs. So I hope that the writers realize that and give it to us. Because I felt like, we were tortured for months with this Jake Doe storyline, and then it was all said and done, and we got nothing in return. I love Billy Miller though. But anyway, I jumped track again, didn't I?
Well, that's
okay.
That's all right.
We were on Days, and I jumped again.
Keep jumping. What else is getting you your go about Days? Are you ready for Victor to get everything back?
Yes. But I do love David as Demos. I love him, and his playing piano is beautiful. But yes, Victor, Victor needs his stuff back. I feel bad for Maggie. That's who I feel bad for. Is Maggie. Maggie didn't deserve all of this. Victor, yeah, he's a cuss of a guy, but Maggie's a sweetheart.
Maggie always comes out. She comes in a lot of ways on top. I mean, she's the strong woman, in the family.
Yeah.
She lost Daniel, and now she's in a wheelchair, and she's got to contend with all this, and having no mansion. She's like, how come she hasn't hit rock bottom yet? She's still tough.
Yeah, she is tough. Victor had to serve her tea the other day.
Oh, I saw that high tea.
Yeah, I was surprised at Victor. Victor, do you even know how to do that? But
yeah, he's becoming a little humble.
Yes, he is.
No, that's good. Do you think he really forgave Philip?
I don't know. What do you think? I'm not sure on that.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I was beginning to believe Aiden was a good guy, so, my judgments.
They're throwing us all these curveballs. Yeah, there. In one scene, Aiden is such the nicest guy, and then the next scene, you're saying, what do we believe here?
Well, I'm surprised that he wants to help. He wants to help Andre.
Yeah, because he wants to get to his son. Because Andre is aligned with the son, right?
Right.
Chase. So he and Chase won't have anything to do with him. Like Aiden wants to help him with his lawsuit or get him out of jail, and he says no, he doesn't want him to help. So I think he feels it'll get to the son through Andre.
A means to an end. Yep.
Yes.
I was disappointed in the Chase and Sierra rape and the way they handled that. I was disappointed in the writers. I felt like they dropped the ball on that one. I think that would have been to educate the younger ones, and she should have went to the emergency room and she should have got checked. And they had her walking around all over town. Of course it played out for 3 days, but they had her, for hours and hours and hours running all over town. No shower, no nothing afterwards. And I just felt like Days could have used that to educate, but that's just me.
No, they do bring in a lot of excellent storylines that pertain to, our everyday life, like CAROLYN with her Alzheimer's, and the same with the rape, and it's like Jen today. I think I watched. It might have been yesterday, and she's going through all these machinations with the drugs and throwing them down the toilet and this and that. She works in a hospital. Why hasn't she gone and admitted herself? Why is she tearing? She's looking behind the curtains for her bottles of drugs, and I mean, it just went. It's gone on and on. I think. Isn't she the head of the hospital? Like, why isn't she going for help?
And she found that bottle that was like sewn into her blanket or something.
Oh yeah, and her pillow and.
Yeah, and she had it in the curtain, and
And then she's having these dreams that the daughter came back, and where's the baby? And she says, oh, he was crawling around out on the driveway, and jeez.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt you, but I have a caller that wants to talk to you, ask you a question about General Hospital. Her name is Tanya. David, you need to stay in the studio so that way you see when people call in.
I am.
Hi. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of General Hospital. I've loved it I'm 33, so I've been watching it for half my life with my mom. But I was just wondering, does anybody know if the writers how much of fan ideas that they take? I wonder if they read fan comments about what they like about the show, what they don't like, and adjust it? Because I know with the Jake thing, I think they did because they saw that it was slow. But I wonder how much of fan opinions they actually listen to.
I personally think that they do listen a lot. What do you think, David?
Yeah, I think they do listen to what you have to say. If you're direct, you're polite, and you state your point, and you don't raise it, they'll listen to you, but just don't expect anything, overnight.
Yeah, that makes sense because I think fans are what really have made the show, and I know they can't please everyone, but I think, they should be listening to a lot of what the fans want, and which I'm really glad that they ended the Elizabeth and Jake thing. That was that went on for way too long, so I hope that they keep
it did.
Fans.
Yeah.
It ran its course. I think the ratings also was an influence on that, too, that they realized that this wasn't this did not go over well as they anticipated, and it lasted, like you said, too long.
Yeah, because General Hospital was like, I think, they went down in ratings and Days went up, and Days was actually better to me for a while, and it's like, so I mean, and I was disappointed that Days. I mean, I love Days, but I wanted General Hospital to be in the ratings.
Right. I really think General Hospital should be number one. They have the cast, they have the writers. I think that with the new writers and they're just trying to get on the right track and get all that in sync, and it takes time. So I'm holding out.
It takes a lot of time and effort.
Yeah.
Hold out.
So I think.
Well, I hope that they continue, and I know they're destroying some couples that are fan favorites right now, like Julian and Alexis. But I hope they just keep on. I like the new writers, honestly. It took me a while to warm up to them, but I actually like them, so I hope they keep on improving.
I do too. I think at first I expected the new writers, I expected it to happen immediately. Did you expect it immediately too? Or, I expected to see results immediately. So
a lot of us did. I guess even I was a little I had a lot of criticism towards them, and from Ron and then Guza, and it's just, I think General Hospital fans are passionate, so yeah, it took us a long time to warm up to them, but I think a lot of them are.
Yeah, I agree. I think that you were mentioning about the writers. I really feel like they're, when they started out with Tony Geary doing, and ended up being Fluke, and that whole thing. Right. I really think that Ron realized that we knew where the story was going, and that's why the switch up. Now, I could be wrong, but I really do think that's why he switched it up.
Yeah.
And Fluke ended up being Fluke.
There was rumors that
he wanted to surprise us somehow.
That they changed the story, so I think they wanted it to be predictable, and I think Anthony Geary wanted it to be his cousin too, but then they changed it because they didn't want it to be predictable. So I wasn't happy with the Fluke storyline, honestly.
Yeah, it was disappointing. The best part for me was watching Tony play it out, and the scene with Carly being his mom, Laura, right, playing the mother, right? All of that was excellent. Those scenes made it worth watching for me. And then, of course, Tony Geary's work. He's phenomenal. I was quite surprised he didn't get the Daytime Emmy this year, but, nothing against Christopher, but
right.
I just felt like that was such a strong performance, so.
It is.
So what do I know?
Yep.
Well, thank you, and I hope that
thank you for calling in.
You too, and hope our tips improve. Bye.
Bye, Tanya.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let me see if we got another caller.
Okay.
I'm going to see if we got. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I can't get in. Okay. Let's see. Take Two Radio. This is Take Two Radio Soaps and Review.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello?
I think there's a delay.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
You can
we
hear me?
You.
I'm David.
I'm Tamara.
Tamara's in there. Carolyn, are you still in there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's who's calling in, and what's your question?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
What would you like to know?
What's your question? Hello? Hello? Yep. What would you like to know?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep, I can hear you.
Is this Pam?
Yes.
This is Mel.
Who's this? Oh my
This
God!
is Mel.
How are you, girl?
Oh, hi.
I'm good. What are you doing?
This is Sam's biggest fan.
Yes, this is Sam's biggest fan.
If you have any questions about Jason and Sam history, she's the gal to ask.
Oh.
Yeah, a little obsessed I am.
Yes. Melinda can find you a tape faster than anyone I know. If you're having a discussion, and I'll say, hey, did this happen? And she'll go, let me look this up. Bam. Within 2 seconds, it's there. It's so great to hear your voice.
It's great to hear yours. You're so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, let's talk this Carly and Ava stuff.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
What do you think about Ava and Sonny? Should they co-parent or should Sonny get full custody?
Oh, jeez. Boy, that is a trick question, isn't it?
Yeah, because everybody on the boards are all hating Sonny, but
we're taking away a baby from his mother.
Right.
Right. I think they should co-parent, but I mean neither one of them are angels, right?
Right.
So, you know, if you're going to hold up a banner, which one has the worst crimes? I'm trying to go with Ava, though. She did kill Connie.
Yeah, I think Ava is using Avery against everyone. I don't think she's trying to be a good mother right now.
Yeah, that poor baby is like a ping pong ball or a sack of taters.
Right.
What else would you like to know?
Are you there?
What? Yeah,
yep,
I'm here.
We're here.
Okay. So the Finn question of the day. I know a lot of people think it's Hayes, but that would be too believable. That would be too easy, in my opinion. I think it's going to be somebody we don't expect.
Oh, I don't think Finn is the one who went after Bobby or Lucas.
No, I don't either, but I really don't think it's Dr. Hayes either because that's just too obvious and everybody's already named him as it.
Yeah.
Who do you think it is?
You think it's a Julian connection?
I think it's a Julian connection. I really do. I'm not sure yet. I just think that someone's going to come out of the woodwork from that family.
I hope it's not Olivia being brought back from the dead.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear Lord, I couldn't handle that.
I mean, we have two Olivias.
Anna would
that
be
would
putting
make
the funny
Olivia.
farm. Anna would be putting the funny farm.
Right. Absolutely. You know, then we'd have two Jakes and two Olivias, you know.
Right.
So, I mean, that was silly. Silly. Clearly they weren't planning ahead when they grasped that one there. So.
Right. And I'm still holding out for them to give Elizabeth her final due.
I know. I'm hoping for tomorrow that, you know, there's got to be more tomorrow.
I'm thinking something's going to happen on Friday.
Yeah, because
I hope something would happen.
I mean, the dress wasn't that big
too.
of a deal.
No, that was just a little tit for tat regarding, you know, Sam always falling. That's what I think.
And Liz had flip flops on though. They're always
right. I mean, who
Sam
falls with flip flops on?
Yeah, you know. So,
all right,
you know,
I won't keep you, but you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you very
for
much.
calling in. You're a doll baby.
This was fun. Bye. Love you.
Thank you.
Love you. Bye-bye. I'm waving
bye
again,
Bye.
David.
Let's see. We have any more? It's hard. It is so hot over here. Okay, let me see that one.
David, the lines are burning up.
They are, aren't they?
How's the multitasking going?
It's not. I'm not. It's going pretty good. I can pick them
Good.
out. It's just I have a hard time pressing the numbers to get them live. Yeah. Let me see. That's on. Let me see this. It's blue. Okay. Hello, you're live with Take Two Radio. Who am I speaking?
David, it's me again. I don't know
Lisa.
how, but somehow I
put you online. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure how, but it was nice to hear Mel's voice.
Okay.
Sam, you there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
Did you hear me? It was so nice to hear Mel's voice finally.
Oh, thank
I bet.
you. I'm sorry. Who am I speaking to? I think I missed this part.
It's me. It's Lisa again.
Oh, Lisa.
Yeah, I got disconnected.
Yes, we did. I'll get used to your voice. I got disconnected too. I think David was giving us a timeout. But thank you again for this. You're a doll baby. I appreciate it so much.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
It was really nice to hear Mel's voice. Where are we at? What are we talking about? Are we back on General Hospital?
We're doing it all over. Do you have any...
Actually, yeah.
We were going to hit Young and the Restless before in a little bit. So if you got anything to wind up for General Hospital, give it to him.
I was, when you guys were talking about the Luke Fluke thing, I think those scenes, the black and white scenes where Luke was watching what had happened to him, I think those scenes should definitely get some sort of Emmy for General Hospital. They were just amazing.
They did the awards that they got for the daytime Emmy for was that included in
Best
there?
Show.
They
got Best Show. General Hospital won Best Show. Yeah.
Right, they got Best Show, and I think that's what they submitted. Am I right?
I think you're right.
They submitted the scenes. They submitted the scenes where Luke realizes that he killed his mother, and they also submitted the Nightcracker Gala.
Oh, the Nutcracker Gala.
Those are the two they submitted.
Well, they picked good shows.
For Best Show,
because, there were many, like right in that time frame that could have done it. Like I said, that black and white with Laura Wright playing Luke's mom. It was even the young actors that they brought in to play Bobby and Luke, and it was really good. I bawled my eyes out like a baby.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That was gut-wrenching scene.
Yeah, it was. They did wind up giving us. They gave us what we were waiting for, which was good because it was a long time coming. It's the same thing with the Jason storyline. I'm just waiting for them to give us what we've been waiting for.
Yep.
And that's, of course, Liz getting her. Whether it be, someone just saying to her in front of everybody, you're not as sweet as you pretend to be. I don't know, somebody's got to let her have it. She needs it.
Absolutely. Don't you just want to reach in there and just smack her yourself or box her? I do.
There are definitely days. She's so smug, and she has opinions about everybody. Britt, Hayden. Like, oh really?
Yep.
Can you say
it? When she was describing this horrible Hayden, and I'm thinking, Liz, are you looking in the mirror, honey? Because you just described yourself. You just did all of that to Jason plus more. I still feel. Do you feel? How do you feel about Liz? Do you feel it was rape by deception?
Oh, absolutely. I believe that.
I do too.
Just because he would have never, if he knew who he was, he wouldn't have started a relationship because that's not who he is now. Like he would have. held off, even if he had feelings for her, because he would know he was first a married man. He was a father to, not just Jake.
Right.
And he would have split his. It would never happen. It wouldn't have happened if she had told him at the nurses' ball. They would have never.
Who he was.
And she said it. She knew it.
Yeah, absolutely. I felt like they dropped the ball on that because she absolutely did. When he left, his love was Sam. His love will always be Sam, if you ask me. And I think Lucky needs to come back. I think they need to recast Lucky. I don't care really at this point who. Just bring him back because that's who she needs to be with. Although at this point I'm so angry at Liz, I'm not sure anybody deserves
how to act.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Right,
I agree.
Absolutely. I agree.
Someone that's not green.
Right, absolutely. And there are plenty of actors from One Life to Live, just saying, that, probably would love to come over. And that would be they would be a great Lucky. So we would welcome them. But what do you think of Liz and Franco? Or Frizz? Are they called Frizz?
I think there's possibilities there.
Well, two rapists.
And you throw Nina in the mix, and there's even bigger possibilities.
Yeah, Nina's got to live.
There are definitely story possibilities there. I kind of think that could be a fun way to go. Although I did love Liz. I did love Franco and
Jake.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was nice. I thought that was very nice.
Yeah, it was like it redeemed him a little bit for me, just because he was like he had feelings other than for himself at that moment, which is rare for Franco.
He is redeemable there because he has a soft spot for that little boy.
Right,
he really does. Yes, and when
rare.
When he told
rare
Jason,
for him. There's very few people he does that for.
And poor Nina, I felt so bad for her because, he just told her, I don't want a baby with you. I'm not going to be a good dad, so, I wouldn't be fair to this child. I'm not going to do it. And then there he is with Jake being a great co-parent or future stepdaddy or bonus dad. I say bonus. Well, I think bonus is better than step, but.
At least just someone who's stable or can help stabilize him. I think he's right in his theory that, damaged can help damaged. I think he can help him, and I think let's see what happens. I'm not sure that they're going to bring, that Jason is going to stop and think long enough that, oh, well, if it's best for my kid, maybe he should be seeing Franco.
I see Jason's concern there. Because I remember when James Franco was Franco, he scared the living bejesus out of me. That actor did. He truly did.
He was scary.
So, he really was.
I really wish they hadn't given Roger this because I want to love him. He's Roger, you know what I mean? You want to love him. He makes you want to love him. I wish they had given us somebody who could be like a really bad guy. And in my eyes, even as Todd, he was never really a really bad guy.
No. He was a great dad to star. He was a good dad, but made a lot of bad choices. And that's what Franco now is. I think they're trying to, for me.
Before he was more of a serial killer, scary guy.
Right. Now. And they removed the brain tumor, and now he's healed. He's healed.
But, he's still got a little bad guy in him. I can see it. He's still there's.
I love his hair being long. I love his hair being long because that adds another dimension to the character too. I love his hair long.
And that he and Jason are gonna duke it out again soon.
Oh yeah, there's going to be some really good scenes coming up. I can see it, and I agree. I'm very happy with Billy.
And it's all over Jake and Elizabeth.
Right. Yep. Well, and it's not because Jason loves Liz. It's not that. And it's because of his love for Jake. And I think some people are kind of getting that line kind of mixed up there. he's not. Oh, Liz, you know, it's no. You've got this idiot around my child. What are you thinking? That's what he's upset about. So,
right, there are
some
people out there saying that it's jealousy and that he doesn't want he doesn't want Liz around Franco because he's jealous. And you're right, I disagree completely. I don't think that's true at all. He's just worried about his son.
Right. And, you know, they have to co-parent, and I don't think the writers are going to switch him to be Lucky's son. I think there's more storyline if he's Jason, obviously. And I think that's where they're going. I think but, you know, you never know. Liz burnt those
you never know.
For a reason. She burned them for a reason, y'all. So
the fact is, even if Jake sees Jason, is fine with me. I think the little thing between, as long as Franco don't completely cycle, I think the thing with him and Jason could be played, you know, like every time they see each other, little digs at each other. I think that could be played into a fun little scenes here and there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I hope they don't. In a way, I hope they don't. Although I've been feeling that they're going to change it, but then the same thing with the Fluke storyline. So many people feel that way. Maybe they just won't do it to surprise us. You know what I mean?
Right. That's true. You know, they rewrote Sabrina's baby being Carlos. So, you know, the new writers rewrote that. So they could easily, you know, it's just take a pen and paper and switcheroo us there. So,
right.
You never know.
There was a question earlier if they listen to the fans. I really believe they do, because that's how things get switched. The Sabrina's baby, the Luke story, you know, that's how that happens. They're listening to what the fans are saying and saying, okay, well, we'll just change that up and surprise you.
Right. You know, it was so easy when this Fluke started. It was so easy to say, oh, well, you know, all these little hints that they're giving us, it's obviously, you know, and then I really think that then they said, oh, you know what, they figured this all out, they know which way this train's going, so let's just jump track here and do a new storyline.
Right. I agree. I think that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
But
and
Tony
they can do
Geary,
it with any story. They can do that with any storyline, I think.
Right.
Right. And again, I will always say Tony saved that story. Tony saved Fluke.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, like I said, like you said, it gave us the sense of, okay, it was worth it.
Right.
Right.
That was my payoff. That scene gave me that payoff that I talked about earlier that I wanted.
Right.
That gave me my payoff for that storyline. I'm still waiting for Liz to pay off.
Yeah, and I think it's going to come. I really believe it's going to come. I have a feeling that they're listening to us, and although there are a small majority that are like, well, she already lost Jason. That's enough.
Well, that was right. A lot of people said that she lost Jason. Her son was.
She never
hurt.
had Jason. She had Jake. She never had Jason. She
never had him.
And her house blew up. Big deal. That wasn't, you know, but everything Liz did was a result of her own bad choices.
Mm-hmm.
But it still, to me, wasn't the payoff that I wanted.
No.
I didn't get the payoff. I felt like I invested, you know.
Yeah, we did invest. We
months.
invested our time.
Yeah, 9 months of investing and watching and, you know, eat, breathe, and sleep the storyline. Cannot wait for Liz to get blown out of the water. And then it just fizzled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that was, I guess that was that contract.
We have to go on the-young-and-the-restless before we close.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say goodbye to you two. Good luck, and I hope this continues. It would be fun to listen to you guys every couple of weeks. And good luck.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, Lisa. Thank you.
I'll be talking to you guys. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Let's start with Y&R.
Okay.
And where do you want to begin?
Well, wherever you want to.
Okay. Victor and Meredith?
Oh, I'm just not feeling that. She's a great actress, but I'm just not feeling Victor and Meredith. And Adam. Adam gets arrested because somebody wrote it in a journal. Well, I could say Santa Claus is real, but that doesn't make him real, right?
Right, I know.
So to me, this whole thing, do you think they're doing this because, the rumors of Justin's leaving?
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, but, I don't want to pray into those rumors.
Right, I don't either. But I'm just wondering, are they going to try to send Adam off to prison for something that he didn't do when he never got in trouble for things that he did do?
Yeah, I know. It's still, I don't think he did it.
I don't either. And it just doesn't make sense to me. Why would she even put that in her journal? I don't know. Do you think Victor's in on this? Because Victor said something to Meredith today, and she wasn't going to let him tell the truth. So is Victor in on this?
I don't know if he orchestrated it, and he says that he's new from the beginning, but I don't know if he got someone. If he's having someone investigate him prior to, he says he's always known but never used it. So I'm wondering if he just had that, he figured it out once he came into town and he knew then, but I think it's not above him to, orchestrate something like that.
Oh, absolutely. He brought Marcos in. But yeah, Victor's still running the show literally, even in prison, He's still the puppeteer to me.
Yeah, even from there.
Right.
And he's playing her like a violin.
Yes.
And
all the way
she's falling for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Oh my gosh, flopping on land. Yes, absolutely.
Oh my God. My first guess is says, Meredith, you don't get out much. And I said, isn't it weird that we sort of know what he's like before they do? I mean, I can't believe he's saying, "Oh, they don't deserve you."
She got some training when they hired her to be the prison doctor that said, "Don't fall in love with the prisoners. They're con artists.
Yeah.
Obviously they're criminals. That's why they're in there. And he wasn't in there for a mass murder. But she's just hook, line, and sinker, flopping on land with him.
She's just falling for it, and I can't believe she wants to get him out.
Yes. And she's going to protect him. Oh, good Lord. You can't protect Victor. He doesn't want protecting.
No, you can't. And I have to tell you that, that I am a Chatham fan, regardless who was Adam.
Right.
But even more so. I mean, I just like seeing Justin and Melissa together, and how they fight.
I do too.
And how they fight for each other and to stay together.
Yes.
The big thing is the complaints that I see is that he's not the Adam that we used to know. And I see comments like, well, Michael could do better. And
right.
You know what I come back with? It doesn't matter who's playing the role, it still would be written the same way.
Right, absolutely.
So yeah, that's my. I hate to ship couples, because if you ship couples, that sort of ruins it if they're both gone, and then you don't like the show after they're gone. But we have to try not to have a favorite couple because you want to enjoy all couples.
Right.
But sometimes there are just two that stand out, and you want to root for them, and you like them on screen.
Their chemistry is through the roof.
Yep. Just like with Jack and Phyllis, I love Gina in the role since she started. They do make good. They do have recasted pretty well.
Yes.
I think.
I loved her on One Life to Live. I thought I loved her on there. So. I like her scenes with Billy, Phyllis and Billy. I like those scenes. I know a lot of people, think that those, because, that's her brother-in-law, but that's disgusting. That, that part for me doesn't bother me. And I just like watching Gina and Jason work together.
Yeah, I do too. And it's interesting with Chriselle coming on, because I like her. She's so saucy.
Yeah.
And I think she could be good for Billy, but now she's got to deal with Jill.
I'm glad to see Jill back on screen. Jill,
yep.
Where have you been?
Yeah, I know we want to see more of them, but the thing is, we know that Jess is semi-retired. And they bring her back when they need her. I was expecting more of a Catherine memorial. I thought we were gonna see more with Nikki and getting with Nikki seeing Catherine at that time when she decided to turn her away from the bottle.
Yeah.
Remember when she went to Chancellor Park?
Yes. Yep.
I was expecting more there because it was the anniversary of her death, 3 years.
I felt like the writers should have really dug deep for those scenes. But I'm like you. I was a little disappointed in those scenes.
Let me see. Anything else? Well, Billy. I don't know if I want Billy and Victoria back. I don't know if I want Billy and Phyllis back together, but it's a nice pull. I think Bethany is fresh, so I hope they can build something and then get Victoria's juices flowing again.
Yes.
And that guy Travis?
Travis looks like a young Billy Miller to me.
Everyone is. You're not the first one to say that.
That's the first thing, and I just remember those scenes with her and him, vice versa. But anyway, yeah, I'm curious to see where Travis is going with this.
So, anything else? Let me see. What else you like? What else aggravates you? Other than what I brought up.
Yeah. Well, I think I've pounded that Liz not getting her upcoming yet. That disappoints me. I'm wondering on General Hospital, do the writers remember that Paul shot Sonny and not Carlos? Because I see fans even saying, that. I'm like, no. Paul really shot Sonny. I just hope that they're not forgetting.
I don't know. Maybe we should put that up a note for the next show. What do you think?
Yes. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Okay. We'll make a special note. I think I'm sorry, it's just getting warm for me right now. For Take Two Radio Soaps and Review, I am David, and I'm Take Two Radio crew. I'm here talking with Tam, who at Twitter is
at Blake_Dupler.
At Blake. And we have Miss Carolyn. Are you still with us, Carolyn?
Yes, I'm still here.
And at Twitter, you are
Barefoot Blonde 5.
Barefoot Blonde 5. And we have
down here in Florida, walking the beach.
I was going to say, there's a story behind that Twitter name.
Yes.
And we have Chris, who will join us eventually. She is at CRISTIE G75. That's CRISSYGEE 75. And for all of us, I want to thank you all for coming on tonight. It's been a little hectic for me because it's the first time that I had to deal with a switchboard. And
you did a great job. You did a great job. And you'll get better.
I'll get better, hopefully. Knock on wood.
Yes.
And thank you.
And thank you for coming and joining us.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. I had a good time. Hopefully get to do this again. It was really fun.
As far as I know, it will be the second Thursday in June, unless you hear otherwise from me.
Okay.
Okay. And for all of us, we say a good night.
And everyone have a safe and happy Memorial weekend.
Yes. The both of you, too.
Thank you. You too.
Stay dry and stay safe.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye for now.
Bye
Good
for
night,
now.
everybody.
Good night.
Night.